Viggo and his thugs are right behind me.
The warriors are coming.
Get in, quickly!
I'm so glad to see you again, my dear.
You were very brave to face them.
Are you okay, Princess?
No, they're too close for comfort.
Thank goodness you made it.
We've got less than a minute.
But Freya, where is your friend?
That's what I'm wondering. Doctor? Doctor?
He's picked the worst time to disappear.
Viggo's army has axes and arrows.
And the warriors can kill us with a single shot.
This regeneration has really shaken him. He's unpredictable, unstable.
He strikes me as a dangerous enemy.
What if this isn't a trap for them, but for us?
You can't mean that.
You vouched for him.
But he's not here. Doctor?
Hear that? They're right outside.
He can't have.
We're trapped in here.
There's nowhere to run.
We've been betrayed.
What if we barricade the entrance?
With what? The chairs would buy us mere seconds.
Doctor!
We will have to fight.
I don't know if I'll hug you or hit you, but you better get here right now, Doctor!
What's with all the yelling? You look like a gaggle of headless chickens.
Where were you?
Volume, Freya. Goodness, my ears.
They're seconds away, and you stroll in like a walk in the park.
Panic doesn't do you any good.
How can you be so blasé right now?
I think I just answered that. Could you buy me 1 minute to finish setting up in here?
When we get back to the TARDIS, we need to talk.
Sounds like I'm in trouble.
1 minute. We can do that.
Without getting shot, that might be a struggle.
It should be me. It is my responsibility.
No. You all stay here and keep an eye on the doctor. Make sure he comes good. I've got this.
Are you sure, Freya?
Not entirely, but I'm going out there before I change my mind. I really hope I've got the right end of this stick.
Right, Doctor. Time to prove yourself.
I'm a bit busy applying the finishing touches, but I sense you're glaring at me, Princess Kasstar. Am I right?
Does he have eyes in the back of his head? How does he know that?
Not in this body. Maybe next time.
You can't escape, Gorm!
You are mine, Princess.
Not more of you!
Move aside, human.
Move aside yourself!
Halt! Wait right there.
Excuse me?
You heard me. If you've quite finished trying to assert your dominance, you will both wait where you are.
I don't take orders from you!
I agree with the pathetic man. Why should I wait?
Because you both want an audience with Gorm, correct? Yet neither of you has followed the correct procedure. That brings shame on you all. How dishonorable.
What procedure do you speak of?
I've had enough of this.
Hey, watch it!
What are you doing?
You will not bring dishonor on us. Not such a lowly creature as you are.
Let go of my shoulder!
I will, once the procedure is complete.
Thank you. I don't know your name.
I am Ice Lord Valtarr of the Serpent's Eye.
Okay, well, I'm glad someone put Viggo and his outrageous amount of swagger in its place.
Tell me what must be done.
Right, it's all very simple, really. So you have to, pat your head and rub your stomach while hopping on the spot. I assume your stomach is in the same place as mine?
I shall do this.
Very dignified. Your turn, Viggo. Assuming you do actually want to come in.
This is a farce.
Do it or leave.
Fine.
Well done, both of you. You might want to pick up your sword, Viggo. Careless of you to drop it in the first place.
Had it not been for your foolishness.
Besmirching your own customs, not a good look.
Now, we may enter.
Not yet. You still have to repeat the oath of entrance.
What are you talking about? Since when has there been—
Your lack of respect for proper order. One more outburst like that and you will know an almighty shame.
If one more word comes out of your mouth, petty man, it will be your last. Do you understand?
I don't think he can answer without you killing him.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Well, the oath of entrance goes like this. Diddly doodly dee, flip flop whoopsie.
What nonsense! You mock us!
How little you care for your own rituals. Then I will repeat your oath. Diddly doodly dee, flip flop whoopee.
You fool of a frost worm.
It is your turn, pitiful human, or I will shatter your arm.
Okay. What was it? Doodly diddly day. Flippity flop. Hooray?
Close, but not quite.
How dare you foul your heritage?
Diddly doodly dee. Flip flop whoopee.
Perfect.
Now we enter.
Oh, yeah, guess I can't stop you anymore. I knew I should have got them to do all of Bohemian Rhapsody.
Come stand with us, Freya. We will protect you.
Thank you, Gorm.
And I see you have each brought supporters. As you wish. But I will have order. Our court is not a free-for-all of yelling and stabbing. If you want change, I will hear you.
Seems the groups don't want to mingle. The humans on the left, the ice warriors on the right. Reminds me of old school disco.
Was I foolish to think that we could live together?
Gorm, you traitor!
Your petty squabble can wait.
Ha! I'm faster than your feeble swat. No, I will say my piece. You will surrender yourself to my forces, Gorm, and face trial by combat for your cowardice.
And who would I fight? You? Will Holmgang finally silence you?
Gorm, no. He is not worthy. His baseless slander needs no response.
What is this? Pistols at dawn for the fate of the country?
Do you have no spine of your own?
I could best you easily, Viggo. I know you too well. But my wife is right. You have a taste for violence. A predilection for anger that this court has outgrown. And so, I had thought, had my people. Is that who you are? Is that what this country stands for? Jealousy and petty aggression. We are far stronger together. United!
You call me jealous?
You crave his throne. What else could you be?
Seems your word had no effect, old man. Time to step down.
You think me weak, but you are sorely mistaken, Viggo. There are powers at work here, ancient forces that support my claim to the throne. And with every step you take against them, they grow angered.
What superstitious rot! We stand with lizards from other worlds and you invoke sprites? Are you going to summon a troll to fight your battles for you?
Something far older and greater than that. Come forth and prove your might.
You think sparks will scare me? But how are they everywhere? They're coming from the walls. How? What sorcery is this?
He controls the sprites. They are angry with us.
How have you done this, old man?
This is justice. Only the worthy can command such power.
We cannot fight such almighty powers. The walls are alight with their fury. We must flee before their fury is turned on us.
My army! No!
It seems your band of farmers has seen sense and fled. Do you still threaten me? Or do you need further proof of my strength?
This is just a taste of what he can do. You've picked the wrong side, Viggo.
None of this is true. It can't be.
You don't believe the evidence of your eyes? Or do you want to feel all his power turned on you?
Do you still wish to face me honorably? Or will you flee with your rabble?
What? This is impossible. No. No! Ah!
Let him run. He will not get far.
Congratulations on your theatrics.
What are you saying?
That feeble-minded idiot might have believed it, but I know a trick when I see it.
We figured you'd take more convincing. What I don't understand is why you let Viggo speak.
I realized he wanted power, and if he had succeeded, he would have been easier to convince to give me what I want.
You think little of my kind.
I think little of the weak. He refused your traditions and sought to stab any in the back rather than fight true.
What traditions?
Long story. I'll tell you later.
I see powder on the floor. Residue of a chemical reaction? Colors. Nothing more.
Yes, correct. Basically, it's mercury and magnesium. Very pretty in fireworks.
And who are you to hide behind the throne?
I've had many names in my time. Currently, I go by the Doctor.
What are you? The court sorcerer? Your flashing sparks will not scare me. Hand over Princess Kasstar immediately, or I will execute your leader.
Not Gorm!
I am here, Valtarr.
Also hiding behind the throne. What bravery! It hardly matters. Your end is nigh.
But I warn you, if you try to kill me, it is you who will die.
You speak of revenge? My team will deal with your crew if they come, and these humans pose no threat.
Try me. I can hit pretty hard when I'm angry.
My crew are coming now. Make your choice quickly.
There is no choice. I was sent here to ensure you never stake a claim to the Martian throne again.
And how much are you being paid for doing someone else's dirty work? Must be a lot to make committing treason seem like a good idea.
This is not treason. This is right.
Oh, someone has convinced you right means wrong and wrong means right. And you had the nerve to call me sorcerer. Who's your puppet master, Ice Lord?
Our actions will secure the future of Mars.
Our home will hail us as heroes. What are your orders, Lord?
No, don't fire.
Listen to us.
I do not fear you, Valtarr. Commit your heresy if you must, but you have been warned.
Die, princess.
We told you.
What? My sonic blaster.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
You will not escape the Serpent's eye. Open fire.
For Mars! Fire!
Well, that's unlikely. One gun misfiring could be bad luck, but every single one? That's beyond coincidence. It's almost as if you underestimated us.
What have you done to our blasters?
Actually, you did it yourselves.
My fireworks earlier released imperceptible particles into the air. Completely harmless, except they're drawn to sonic waves like the strongest magnet. So when you fired your blasters, against our explicit recommendations, may I remind you, the particles stuck to your blasters and absorbed the sonic blast. Except, they can't keep that much energy stored up, they're only particles.
Is it getting hot in here? Or is that just you?
My sonic blaster is getting hotter.
I think your weapons are clogged with explosive power that has to go somewhere. I'd drop them if I were you.
But my armor...
The heat is too much.
Oh yes, of course. Your armor has special insulation, doesn't it? To counter Earth's natural heat. Unique to the Serpent's eye. To make you better soldiers, whatever that is. And that insulation is powered by... Remind me?
Our armor is full of sonic energy.
And it's only going to get worse. The heat will build and build.
There is a way to survive, Valtarr.
But it all depends on what you believe. Because you could step out of that armor and walk away. But that would bring dishonor on the Serpent's eye.
Do you know what this is? It's a comms device we call a mobile phone. And it can record footage. The Doctor can broadcast this across the universe.
There you go. We're live streaming across every receiver in the Milky Way. Now you can't deny it happened.
The heat! I'm boiling alive!
For an ice warrior to be seen out of their armor is the greatest disgrace. And a group as elite as you lot, oh, you'd never recover from the ignominy. Or you could admit what you're doing in the first place isn't the honorable choice. Then we could resolve this peacefully. But if you think that your honor is all that matters...
You're going to die for it.
I curse you, Doctor Kasstar, with my dying breath. The Serpent will catch you. For the Mars Supreme.
For the Mars Supreme!
What's the appeal of an enigmatic threat? The Serpent will catch you. What's that about?
It is sad this court is covered in death.
We did warn him. Multiple times. If his trigger finger is too eager, can we really be blamed?
Do you not fear his curse?
My life has already been tough enough. A curse can do no further harm.
There they all go. Back to their lives.
Oh, Viggo's rebellion is over. Thank goodness.
You know, that performance was brilliant, Gorm. But given the amount of bluffing we were relying on, I'm pretty chuffed we made it work. Go team!
Not the time, Doctor.
What? Why? We succeeded. We defeated the Serpent's Eye.
My country was nearly torn apart, and you prance like a jester.
Why is everyone in such a foul mood?
Because too much has changed, and I must leave.
No, we can figure something out.
Oh. Your position here is too fragile now. That's my fault, isn't it?
Viggo alone was a scream in the abyss. You concentrated his sentiment.
If you stay, another rebellion is likely, almost certain. Too many people have seen the devastation your sonic weaponry can cause.
But that's not the princess's fault. It was the Serpent's Eye.
Doubt is difficult to dislodge.
Think how hard it is to convince everyone that I'm not a threat and I look human. Not only would you need to explain that life exists on other worlds to everyone, centuries ahead of first contact, but you'd have to teach them tolerance, acceptance, understanding. That might be too tall a task for some of humanity.
That doesn't mean we shouldn't try.
Freya is right. You are welcome here always, Princess.
You belong by my side.
You are the best of your kind, and my friends. But I will not jeopardize your lives and the peace we fought so hard to secure today.
You mean this is goodbye?
It must be, Lady Thyra.
Come here, friend.
I am sorry we could not grant you sanctuary for longer.
You were there in my hour of need. That is what matters the most. This kingdom is in good hands with you, Gorm.
Think of us fondly, as we will with you.
The ship the Serpent's Eye used must be nearby. The rest of my crew will head there.
We'll come with you, wave you off.
It's the least we can do.
Ruling is a constant challenge.
One you so clearly thrive on.
It is easier with your guidance.
Then I will guide you to the end. Together.
Before you settle in, let me check if Valtarr left any nasty surprises for intruders.
I wish this could have ended better.
I fear we will always wish that about life.
If we hadn't come here, maybe things would have been better.
If not for the doctor, Valtarr would have killed us. And if not for you, my life would have been lesser.
No, nothing to worry about here. Quite arrogant not to booby-trap your spaceship.
How many tripwires are there in the TARDIS?
That's for me to know, and any thieves to find out the hard way. So, Princess, where would you like to go?
Are you going back to Mars?
Sadly, I cannot.
But the Serpent's Eye aren't a threat anymore. We beat them. Can't you go back and, I don't know, kick the usurper to the throne out?
The Eye is but one of their forces. At best, my return would lead to a war we could not win. I have a crew of barely 60, with only this ship. Our own craft is lost. I cannot ask my warriors to die for nothing.
But this isn't fair! Doctor, can't we do something?
My hands are somewhat tied by my knowledge of the future.
Can we tell her? I think you owe her that much.
Oh, Freya. If I had a penny for every person I'd met who was treated poorly and justice only happened generations later, I'd be the wealthiest man on the planet.
So, this treason will not stand the test of time. That will have to be enough.
But I didn't say anything. Both of you as my witnesses if the nasty Time Lords ever come sniffing around.
I can't imagine how terrible it is, not being able to go back home.
Yes, but home is where you make it. For the princess and her crew, that could be anywhere. This is their fresh start.
It is not the ideal outcome, by any stretch of the imagination. But we will make peace with our lot, and we will flourish.
That's the spirit. Now, I can program this ship to take you, absolutely anywhere. There are a handful of unoccupied planets not too far from Earth that you could turn into a new home. Esquilal? Mizukatal? It might be a bit early to send you to Peladon, unless you have any ideas yourself.
When we were heading here, I discussed this with my crew. I gave them all the options and we agreed unanimously to stay here.
But on the battlements, you said...
But what about the humans? I mean, aren't you worried about how they'll treat you? If Viggo has taught us anything, humans aren't the best when it comes to anything different.
Your concern is sweet, Freya. I like it here on this planet. And while the humans can be both cruel and kind, so can my own people. There is no singularly good option. My crew being all that is living on a planet feels like punishment, not rescue.
I didn't mean it like that.
No, I know that, Doctor. You were offering us a kindness. Is there a transmitter in the ship?
Yes, third console across. Why?
I'm sending a message to Mars. You saw how we dealt with the Serpent's eye. Leave us in peace, or face the same wrath.
Wow, I love that attitude.
I have to ensure the safety of my crew.
I'm sure that'll work. And just in case, I'll keep an eye out. See if any other ships try to leave Mars with suspicious trajectories.
We should leave the ship now. It'll take off in a moment.
It'll what?
And then self-destruct.
Okay, you're clearly not messing around. Allons-y. No, doesn't sound right coming from me.
Good riddance to the Serpent's eye.
So, where will you go?
Out, into the wilderness. Then up north, where the climate suits us.
That sounds like a good plan.
We will make a home there, where we can live and love and grow.
If you go far enough, you'll bump into a jolly man in a red suit near the North Pole. He'll help you out.
Doctor, don't be silly.
If you find them, say the doctor sent you. The clauses are old friends.
You're not serious.
Perhaps we will. And then, maybe one day, we'll return. When humanity has matured.
Don't hold your breath.
And our species can live in harmony.
It is good to have something to dream about. Goodbye, Freya. Doctor.
Safe travels, Princess. May your life be long and rewarding. Your crew have a good leader.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Princess. I'll miss you.
And I you. Live well, Freya.
How long do ice warriors live, Doctor?
Are you wondering if Kasstar will still be alive in your time?
No, but maybe her granddaughter, or however many greats you'd need.
Are you hoping she'll tell stories about today? That she'll pass on your name to future generations? Will you do the same with your children? Your grandchildren?
I'm not sure I could tell anyone what I've seen with you.
My people, these past few days have been trying, and I suspect we will all carry the scars of what has happened with us for the rest of our lives. It is not wise to forget, but to remember our mistakes so we do not repeat them. Our allies, for that is what they were, have now left our kingdom for fear of further persecution. Is that just? Is that right? Is it not us who needs to look once more upon our actions? That is why I give you one final chance for repentance, Viggo.
There is nothing to repent. I did what I did for Denmark.
You did what you did for your own ends, and you will pay for that with your life.
What? No!
There must be recompense for such cruel-hearted anarchy. Today, we clean ourselves up. Tomorrow, we look for a better future. In the name of Denmark!
My husband only wants to be a good man.
He is one. Tell him that from us.
We hope humiliating Viggo was enough to put an end to this madness. But a demonstration of might is required to maintain control. The people must see that rebellion has consequences.
I guess it was lucky your guards caught Viggo before he got to the gates.
You know I disapprove of this.
It is not your decision to make, Doctor. After all, you too will be punished, for you were also culpable.
He did save our lives in the end, though.
And that is why he isn't being executed alongside Viggo.
Don't worry, Thyra. I'll accept my exile and won't bother your court again. We're only here so that Freya can say her goodbyes.
Goodbye, Lady Thyra. It was wonderful to meet you.
And you, Freya. You are welcome back in our court anytime.
I'm not sure I'll be able to take you up on it, but thank you for the offer. I don't particularly want to watch an execution.
My sentiments exactly. I'm sorry we couldn't have met under better circumstances. He's right to call you Denmark's salvation. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
What did you mean by Denmark's salvation?
Danmarkar båt. It's what Gorm is believed to have called Thyra. You can translate it as salvation, but some use embellishment.
Wow, that's quite the compliment.
He raised the oldest of the gelling stones in her honour.
I hope I'll meet someone who loves me that much.
Love is special, but it's hard.
What do you mean?
The TARDIS is this way. Best be off before we catch a cold.
No, letting go is hard. But it has to be done.
I think you should say whatever's on your mind, rather than linger by the door.
It's time to say goodbye.
You aren't talking about leaving 10th century Denmark, are you?
No, Doctor. I'm talking about this. Us.
You want to go home? To your time?
Can't you do that?
If you're serious about leaving, then yes.
I have enjoyed this. My time with you. But I don't think I'm cut out for this kind of lifestyle. I mean, specifically, all the darkness and death. I can't handle any more of it.
I'm sorry we didn't go to more beautiful places, back when I was the other me.
Watching you die was the worst thing. I know you're the doctor. I don't understand how, but I don't doubt it, not anymore. He was eccentric, and so are you, in different ways. But watching my friend die, losing my only link to the life that I know, I can't shake it off.
It's a lot to ask of someone. Thank you for not giving up on me during this tumultuous time.
I still don't think I can read you.
You've always been a good judge of character, so maybe I should take up poker. Perhaps this incarnation would be a champion.
But that's not what friendship is, keeping everything close to your chest. It's about sharing, not keeping secrets.
I know. I'll be very sorry to see you go. It's been a joy to have you in the TARDIS, Freya.
Thank you for having me.
I hope, in the end, the happy has outweighed the traumatic. If not, we could nip somewhere safe and beautiful en route to your time. What about the Eye of Orion?
No, because I get the impression one last trip would always snowball with you.
Another, and another, and another.
So, thanks, but no thanks.
Gotcha. Homeward bound. Inputting coordinates, and here we go. Less bumpy this time.
How long will it take?
Not long.
Enough time for one last wander through the TARDIS?
Take all the time you want. So, here we are. End of the line.
Ha! This is my street. My home is over there. Honestly, I'm a little surprised you managed it.
Oh, you wound me.
I hope Papa didn't see the TARDIS arrive.
Yeah, that would be a touch awkward to explain.
Thank you, Doctor, for everything. I hope you have a happy life.
Oh, you too, Freya, you too. What will you do with yourself now? See where your social media influencing takes you, I guess?
Huh, I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to school and get a master's. I always thought about it, but I guess I was waiting to have someone else in my corner. Papa always said what he thought I wanted to hear, and I've been burned trusting the wrong people, but...
You've saved lives, Freya. Heck, whole planets even. I don't know what I'd have done without you. So if there's anything I can do to help, let me know.
Thanks, but I need to do this on my own. It's time to show the rest of the world what I'm capable of.
You're going to shine so bright, Freya Anderson. And I will be applauding your every success.
One day, I'm going to look back on this and pinch myself. I traveled in time and space. How can that be real?
Take this. That way you can look at it and remember it really happened.
Your ring? Don't you want it anymore?
It suited the old me, but I think it belongs with you now.
Thank you. Do you ever come back? Visit old friends?
From time to time. Mostly whenever some alien shenanigans threaten to interfere in your day-to-day life, but maybe I should get better at the small things. Tea and cake and all of that stuff. I don't know how to do small talk when the world is so often at stake.
Well, don't be a stranger.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Oh, au revoir, please. I've always preferred that. Until I see you again. That's much better. Shall we hug?
We don't have to if you don't want to.
You saw me die. This is the least I can do. See? The world didn't end because of a hug. Gosh, imagine that.
Don't forget me.
Oh, as if I could. Toodaloo, Freya. Oh, how quickly they leave. Never gets any easier. But at least I got her home in one piece. Oh, and it seems I had an audience for my farewell. What must you lot think of us hugging outside a British police box on a Danish street? You must think the circus is in town. Well, if it's a show you want, I'm happy to oblige. Inside this blue box, the universe is waiting, and I'm ready to explore. I've got the pick of the best places, the best times, and adventures like you'd never believe. So why don't you watch me fly?
He saw us.
It doesn't matter. This is the last Doctor. His timeline ends with this body.
I never believed the day would come.
There cannot be any mistakes.
As long as the data you supplied is accurate, Lord Chancellor, there won't be.
It came from the Matrix itself. Not even the wretched Doctor can escape its reach.
Then let me get on with it. The sooner the universe is free of him, the better.
You are authorized to do whatever is necessary.
Run, Doctor. Run away. But you'll never be fast enough. I will find you because I know where you're going. This is my destiny. It is inevitable. This is truly the end for you.